solving workplace conflict. What is the conflict? Conflict occurs when the needs of one person interfere with the needs of another, and the parties disagree on how to meet their needs. With different people working in one organization, it can be difficult to avoid conflict. Conflict can have positive or negative consequences, but on individual and team performance. The difference depends on your ability to identify, confront, and resolve this conflict appropriately. By learning to handle conflict well, you will increase your success and the success of your organization. Identifying conflict. There are many reasons behind workplace conflict. Number 1. Different communication style. People communicate in different ways. For example, people with an indirect communication style might have trouble successfully communicating with someone with a direct communication style. Number 2. Change. People often respond negatively to change, especially if they feel threatened or unprepared to successfully deal with it. This can sometimes be a sort of conflict. Number 3. Prejudice. Today's workplace is filled with people of different ethnicities, religions, and sexual orientation. Some people reject rather than embrace such difference. Number 4. Mismatched goals, expectations, or values. This type of conflict is often the most difficult to resolve. Copying with conflict. Many people are uncomfortable with any sort of conflict because they feel unequipped to handle it. In order to deal with workplace conflict, they incorporate a variety or negative copying methods, including number 1, avoidance. They believe that if you ignore problems, it will go away. Number 2, acceptance. Sometimes it's easier to accept the problem than gossip and complain about it later. Number 3, accommodation. Trying to please everyone and fix everything rather than deal directly with the conflict. Number 4, combative behavior. Exhibiting mean abuse and rude behavior, which is inappropriate and can turn violent. Using such copying method in negatively affect your work performance, directs you from your job duties, and sap your enthusiasm for work. Therefore, do everything you can to learn how to confront and resolve workplace conflict. Confronting conflict. Before you can resolve conflict, you must confront it. Number 1. Listen to your thoughts and feeling. Write down your feeling if necessary. Number 2. Assess the situation. Take some time to think about the situation. If you have let your frustration level increase, you might have a distorted interpretation of the situation. Number 3. Acknowledge what is going on. Remember, your perception of the problem might differ from someone else's perception if you have negatively contributed to situation. Acknowledge your behavior. Number 4. Set aside time to talk. It's often best to resolve conflict the day it happens. Set aside time to talk in person. Words and feelings are often misinterpreted on the phone and email. Resolving conflict. Before you sit down to talk, make sure you are in control of your emotions. If the talk becomes combative or overly stressful, take a break or reschedule it for a time when emotions are not in control of the situation. Number 1. Identify the issue. State your needs in a respectful and honest manner, but be aware of the needs of the other person involved. Communicate the problem without placing blame on the other person. You will avoid angering your coworker. Number 2. Listen actively. Give someone else a chance to voice his or her own thought and feeling. Use your active listening skill. Don't interrupt and make sure your body language is relaxed, not threatening. Number 3. Explore the solution. As a gesture of goodwill, be the first to initiate some sort of resolution. Try to generate some sort of compromise. Brainstorm possible options. Try listing the pros and cons. Know when to agree to disagree. Number 4. Respond. After you have discussed the issue, do not let your frustration increase. Act on the solution you and your coworker have agreed upon. Focus on preserving a positive working relationship. Number 5. Focus on the problem, not the person. Don't let your conflict turn into personal problem. Try to find a solution by focusing on the problem and don't ask others to change so that the conflict does not turn into a personal issue. As a colleague, maybe you will continue to interact with him even though you are not good friends. So, by talking about work trend to make someone feel attacked. Therefore, be a person who is not easily offended and focus the conversation on aspects of work so as not to involve things that are personal. Number 6. Take the initiative. Don't let conflict in the workplace get bigger. Ignore conflict if possible. You do not need to harbor anger or resentment on coworkers. However, if this problem continues to upset you and disagree with it, try to find a solution as soon as possible. So, don't wait until he meets you first. Whatever your role in this problem, be the first person to try to resolve the conflict. Number 7. Determine the right time and place to talk to him. A brief conversation and a work desk each via email and telephone is not a way to resolve conflict. You need to invite him to talk without anything that distracts attention in place time so that problems can be quickly resolved. So, determine whether you want to send emails or talk private with him. If you choose to talk directly, don't discuss the matter in front of other coworkers and agree on the most appropriate time for discussion. Number 8. Ask if he is having problems. If someone makes you angry or confused, the condition can be overcome simply by asking. Don't assume that he is taking certain action so that you will feel frustrated and difficult. Sometimes someone does that with good reason. In addition, he might not realize that his behaviors hurts the feeling of others. You can find out someone's intention by asking questions to clarify, not by judge. Examples of how to do this clarification by asking confused. Why yesterday you did not answer my question? Or I feel you underestimate my work and me wonder why. Number 9. Listen to his opinion. When you experience problems with coworkers, don't focus on yourself. Listen carefully to what they say. Listen when he expresses his opinion and considers his feelings. Provide plenty of time so that he can convey his doubts, feelings, and experience. Give him a chance so he can talk without being interrupted. So, don't monopolize the conversation by continuing to express your opinion. Listen to what he says because you will get more information so you can understand it well. Number 10. Make a deal. Find common ground with him. For example, you both acknowledge a problem or conflict that must be resolved and make an agreement to overcome it by making a joint resolution. Whatever it is, make a decision so that both of you are able to resolve the conflict. So, you can say, I want us to make an agreement to solve this problem so we can work well. Sometimes conflict is not easily resolved between the parties. In order to resolve such conflict, a third undecided party is often needed to intervene, clarify the situation, and suggest possible solution. Talk to your supervisor before your conflict reaches a dangerous level. He or she might suggest taking the issue to a human resource mediator or attend a conflict resolution workshop.